If you're a parent planning a Disney trip anytime soon, or you're just trying to bring some Disney magic back home, you'll need to follow these 10 tips to make sure you get everything done the way you want. These are some things that I wish someone would have told me before I took my kids to Disney, and especially when you have little ones like I do, sometimes it can get very overwhelming very quickly. As a Disney dad, I've made mistakes, I've learned lessons, and now I'm here to save you time, money, and stress. I'm also watching my son right now. We're in our little homeschool room because it used to be my office and now I don't have that anymore. So this is the view you get behind me instead of really cool Disney stuff. Okay, going into number one, I would say pack more snacks than what you probably think you need. It's hot, but it's also kind of exerting because you're walking around all day. Now, your kids probably aren't going to eat a lot throughout the day, but I'm telling you, when they take a nap throughout the day, because it's going to happen in your stroller, that when you get back to your hotel, one, they're not going to want to go to sleep, and they're going to be starving. Especially my son. My son likes to eat all day anyways, so if he went all day without eating because it was hot and they're walking around and they're distracted by everything, it's like a free-for-all at night. This saves money because I don't want you to have to buy snacks when you're at the parks, and you definitely don't want to buy snacks at the hotel because it's very expensive. So bring some snacks from Walmart, or go to the local Walmart. Like, there's Walmarts all over the place. Go there, grab some snacks, and get more than ever. Also, this works at home because whatever snacks that you have left over, you can bring them home. And if you're like my little one that's right here, he eats all day anyways. Moving on to number two, don't try to do it all. I'm telling you, if this is your first family trip, I get it. You're going to want to try to do everything. If you've been to the parks by yourself, you get really excited because you want your kids to do everything. But I'm telling you, it just tires them out way too much. And then the trips aren't that fun. Like, take your time. Pick one or two, maybe three rides that you know that your kids will be able to ride. And that if you get them done, you've done a great job. Anything else after that's kind of lagniappe. If you don't make it to the fireworks show because you've been there all day and the kids didn't want to leave to go take a nap, you're going to miss it. It's okay. Or, like, plan your day to go to the park later. Like, these are the little things that you can do to really ensure that you're going to have a successful Disney trip. Don't do it all. I know it doesn't make sense. Like, you're spending all this money, but just take your time. Go with the flow. Stand in the line if you have to stand in the line. Get Lightning Lane if you can, to not have to do so many lines. But if you do, just ride it out. And then, like, take as many breaks as often. Hear the sights, smell the smell, see the seas, and, like, do those things. It's okay to relax on a Disney vacation for once. Moving into number three, buy the souvenirs before you go. I cannot, like, nail this home more than what I am right now. Like, your kids are going to want a lot. Disney has a lot to offer when it comes to souvenirs. Please buy souvenirs before you go. Like, you can pick one thing. Like, hey, look, if I'm going, maybe I want to get custom ears or this one special thing, or let them pick out one toy while they're there. That's what we did. But, like, everything else, the kids got beforehand, or we picked up beforehand. Whether it was Amazon, it was Target, it was Walmart. Like, we picked up those things beforehand. Sorry if the camera's a little wobbly. My son's on the table right now. Like, he's moving around and eating Cheetos, so you probably hear that too. But, like, the bubble wands that are $20, $30, $40, like, you can go get one for $10 at Walmart. Like, go do that. Or go get the refills so you don't spend $5 on refills. And then it's like the stuffed animals. You can find almost the same stuffed animals there. Now, it's like super specific things that you want that maybe the parks only offer. Then, yeah, get that one thing. But plan for it ahead of time so you have the money. But it's also like doing all these other things. Like, do your kids really need all of it? No. In the moment, yeah, you're going to want to get it for them. But if you already have those things and you can throw them underneath the stroller, when your kids start freaking out, like, hey, look, we already got this for you. Number four, use Rider Swap. Now, my wife and I didn't use this all that often, but when we needed it, we needed it. So, like, my kids are too little, and we didn't really have anybody to watch them at times. So it's like one of us stayed with them while one of us went and ride the roller coaster that they cannot ride. Use Rider Swap in that moment where both of you will get to ride the ride that you want. Or in the moment, like, I have one of my kids is a year and a half, almost 2 years older than my other one. So maybe they can't ride, or they're too scared, or they're tired to ride a ride. Use Rider Swap, please. It's not offensive to anybody. Use Rider Swap. Like, you've already stood in line. Your other spouse can go ride the ride with your older kid that's willing or able or could ride that ride when the other one can't. Number 5, have a plan, and more specifically, have a plan around nap times and meal times. Like, know when you're going to eat. Try to stick to the normal schedule that your kids would normally stick to. Like, if they eat at noon or 1 o'clock every day, make sure you have a noon or 1 o'clock at least snack, something to eat to keep them fueled. Because, like, they're not going to realize that everything's so exciting that they're not going to realize that they need to take a break for a second. Like, sit down and eat at that time. Find a place inside the parks to go sit down, or go back to your hotel room to go have a nap time or a meal time. Or it's like, my kids normally take a nap around now. All right, go find a cool show that you might be able to bring the stroller in, or it's like you could sit down for 20-30 minutes and they fall asleep in your lap, and then you can go put them in the stroller after. Like, doing this keeps a sense of normal, not only for your kids but for yourself. And it allows your vacation to really be a vacation, because you can relax in the moments that you know you want to relax. And at that time, you can go do the things you want to do. Number 6, download the Disney app before you go. Don't try to do it there. Like, do it beforehand, because you're already going to have stuff you're going to have to do. But, like, when it comes to mobile ordering, like, you don't want to stand in line for that. Like, mobile order your quick service food beforehand. That way your kids aren't standing around. You're wasting more time when you could be doing something else. And then it's like you're already used to it. Like, play around with it. Go in the app. Go throughout all the little things. See what's going on. Find the activities. How do you go get a reservation? How do you get into a mobile queue, like a virtual queue? Like, do those things beforehand, because if you try to do them then, like, it's just going to be terrorized for you. Like, it's just too much. And then also screenshot, like, any things that you have. Like, if you're in a virtual queue, or you have like a fast pass or something like that. I know it's not fast pass, it's Lightning Lane now, but, like, screenshot those. That way, if for some reason the app does go down or you can't get into it, you've already done this and you have everything that you possibly need going into the park. Boy, you're crazy. Okay, number 7, capture the small moments. Some of the things that I look back on trips now, it's just like, I video my daughter and my son walking around rides, or like walking around the parks, because it's like, that was cool. Like, to see how they interacted with their environment, not just on the ride. Like, don't get me wrong, those are priceless moments. Or like the photo pass moments, like, those are really cool. And it's like, I appreciate those for those moments. But, like, seeing them in the moment to do things that are just simple, like walking around, eating in the park, eating something new, trying something new, like, those little things are like, they're in the stroller and they're looking around, or they fall asleep while you're walking around. Like, I love to look back on those, and my kids love to look back on those too. Like, they truly love watching themselves get on rides, standing in line, and interacting with their environment, seeing new things that they had never seen before for the first time. Like, those little moments are priceless. Yeah, they live in my brain, but no matter what, my little ones can see themselves doing those things, and they absolutely love it. They can't get enough of it. River, what are you doing? Oh, you're doing blocks? Okay. Number 8, have a rain plan. What does that mean for you? Like, are you going to stay in the park or not? Like, some people will hold it out, wait around if their kids can manage it. If not, do you go back to the hotel? Do you have a water day? Do you go somewhere else? Like, do you go back to the hotel for a little while? Like, have these things planned out. And if you're going to stay in the park, do you have ponchos? If you have ponchos, please bring ponchos. Please, you're going to Florida. Please bring ponchos. Don't just, like, think that you're going to be able to do it willy-nilly. Like, that's just not going to happen. So bring ponchos. Go get some from Walmart. They're $2 for a single, and I think for, like, a pack of 5, they're, like, $6, something like that. Go get those. But, like, figure out what you want to do. What's the right move for your family? To stay in the park? To not stay in the park? To go do something else? Like, have that planned out beforehand. That way you understand what you're doing and you're not trying to figure out in the moment, and then everyone's, like, looking at you or somebody else, or you're all, like, someone gets upset because you don't really know what to do, or you did something that someone else didn't want to do. So, like, have those plans going into those moments to understand what's going to happen. That way you eliminate kind of some of the fights and the turmoil that will probably arise because you don't have a plan. I need to check and see if this is still recording. River, what are you doing? Perfect, it's still. Oh, you're building blocks. Also, I don't plan on editing this at all. I plan on just uploading it. So here we are. All right. Number 9, budget for surprise cost. What does that mean? Well, I told you guys to buy things beforehand, but like if there's special moments or things that like you did not expect to come out. I always like to go to the parks with like surprise money, meaning like, hey, look, we have our budget planned. We know what things are going to cost. We have money like stored away for extra food or like the souvenirs that we have and lightning lanes and stuff like that. But like surprise moments, I typically like to have like $500 to $1,000 walking in because things can be expensive. Come on, it's Disney. For like things that you didn't think of. For moments that your kids see things and like they really want to do it and you really want them to do it. Those things where I don't want to show up, be there, and then like, oh, I really wish they could do it. I just want to be able to do it. So like, I guess like having like special character dining, maybe in the moment you didn't think they was going to be capable, but like your kids are doing really great. That could be something you do. For the $20 to $30 Mickey balloon that you didn't think you were going to get, but now that you're there, your kids all of a sudden love balloons and they want one. Like, that's something you could do. Or you want to go on a private tour, or there's like specialty pins that your kids or you're into, or like they have this really cool random item that only the parks offer that you're not going to find anywhere else. Like, get it. Don't hate yourself for not getting it. In the long run, now if you're not like Disney people, theme park people, maybe that's not for you. Maybe you're like, I can walk away from it. But for me, I go, I don't want to run the risk of not being able to get the things I want because I don't really spend a lot of excess money on things. The things that I spend excess money on is Disney. So that's like my thing. Okay, moving into number 10, the final one. Keep the Disney magic going after the trip ends. This is like, in reality, what my entire channel is based off of. One, when you can't go to the parks, or how to do parks more effective or cheaply. That way you don't spend as much. Or, like, how can you be more effective while you're there? But where I really spend a lot of time, because, like, I know I can't go all the time. I don't live near the parks. It's a big move for us to go out there when we want to go out there. My kids are young, so it takes a lot to get over there. And then it's just a lot for a family of 4 to go to Disney nowadays, and it's expensive. So I spend a lot of time in this space, bringing the Disney magic home. We're Disney people. We love the parks. We love the sights, the sounds, the smells. Like, I could spend there, my entire life there if I could, and my kids love it that much that they would be more than willing to do it too. But we know that we can't. It's just not feasible for us. So since we have such a long stints between trips, and my kids and my family just love it so much that I try to find ways to really keep the magic alive. That's Disney movie nights. We do our best to reenact some of the Disney stories. I'll go find Disney things to do for an entire day that's on a budget. Some of the more recent ones I've done, like, hey, look, a park day for a single person costs well over $100. It's $120 on average. I can go find multiple items at the store that will serve both of my kids or my family all at once for $100 that we can repeat Disney days at home. They'll get multiple magic moments from the things that we like to do and have the living memories of being around what we like. And there are way more things to do out there than what people think. And there are ways to make things special where it's like, we can build forts designed around Disney. We can get Lego sets for my kids that can be multi-purpose Disney builders. Like, all of our Duplo blocks are pretty much Disney. So it's like they get to live in Mickey Mouse's clubhouse. They get to live on Mickey Mouse's train. Like, these are things that we do all the time. We have Disney Plus, but like we dedicate to sit down and watch things, or we read Disney stories, and we find ways to put our kids in those moments where the characters and influences that we want them to be influenced by are still very strong presence in their lives, even though we don't get to be there, even though they don't get to live that fairy tale or have those magical moments all the time. My wife and I become the cast members, and we try to give what we wish we could give our kids 24/7 when we're at the parks, but instead we give it at home. And there are ways to do it, and there's ways to do it really cheaply. You can go to Five Below, Target, Walmart, and find things that if you're not looking for it, you would not know is there. And it just gives the ever impression that no matter what, you can, one, accomplish whatever you want to do, but two, like, I can always have my kids pushing their imagination and creativity forward, and that's where I want them to spend a lot of their time. I want them to be creative. I want them to be big thinkers. I want them to really get involved with themselves and our family, and how do you build out and have the life you want. And that's realistically what I want my channel to do for everyone else, and parents that are feeling the same way I do, but they're just no idea how to get the things they want. And it's not that I want you to become so obsessed with Disney that it's a bad thing, because I don't think I'm there yet. I might get there one day, but in reality, I just want my kids to feel magical all the time. I want them to feel the love that I want to give them, and I want them to feel like they're in an environment that they can grow and push themselves forward and never be afraid to do that. So that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed this. Go watch some of my other videos that are linked somewhere on the page here, and you'll get kind of like the idea of what my mini Disney days that I do for my kids, whether it's in long form or short form. But for now, guys, go out, be you, be great, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.